You think they deserve it?
It's the second time I'm seeing it, I'm still getting goosebumps.
Same.
Hey guys, it's the Loud Guys. Today we are going to react to the Batman Joker deleted scene breakdown and Easter eggs. So like when we were seeing the Marvel trailers and all the things, we have been doing these reactions from the past 2 weeks or so. So people have been telling us more and more things about how to look for all these things and how to understand more and more these things. So somebody told us that if you want to understand those trailers properly, you should watch their breakdowns and all. So we found a channel called Emergency Awesome that is I think so Marvel's and every Marvel fan's favorite channel to see breakdown and Easter eggs. So we will see how this trailer has been, or how that deleted scene has been broken down by this channel, and what are the minute details that we missed.
After watching the last scene, I'm so excited to watch this one too. And on that scene, we saw that the Joker is it is very easy for Joker to come into mind, and it is very easy for him to manipulate you. And on the last scene, we saw that he's so scary, and his laugh is also so scary. And to be honest, I'm not that much big fan of these superheroes movies, but yeah, and I know a lot of people gonna pissed off, but yeah, it is what it is. But I know, but maybe I will become fan of this. And to be honest, I'm so excited to watch this scene, and maybe in this scene they will they will show how this Joker looks like, because on the previous scene we didn't see that how it looks he looks, I mean. So yeah, let's see.
And also the Batman movies are more story driven and very dark, so I think so that you will surely like in the future. So let's see this video.
Present.
Now we can see that part again.
There's a serial killer. First anniversary is paper. What makes you think I come so cheap? I thought you'd be curious. You think I could offer this stuff? Don't you? You have pictures.
Every time you see this scene, it gets darker.
It's violence. It's so baroque. Oh. He likes little puzzles, doesn't he? So meticulous. Like he's been planning this his whole life. Oh, is he? He's a nobody. Wants to be somebody. The mayor, the commissioner. This is very, very personal. He feels these people have all wronged him. Probably goes way back. Unhealed wounds, stolen lunch money. Or maybe he's got a grudge against you too. Maybe you're the main course. Any theories? Not yet. Really? You're normally so ahead of the curve. I'm not here to talk about me. What are you here to talk about? I want to know how he thinks. You know exactly how he thinks. Have you read this file? You two have so much in common.
This seems actually very awesome.
I think you don't really care about his motives.
Oh, he's so creepy.
I think somewhere deep down, you're just terrified. Because you're not sure he's wrong, huh? You think they deserved it, huh? You think they deserved it.
It's the second time I'm seeing it, I'm still getting goosebumps.
Same. vomiting after seeing that.
Welcome back, everyone. This will be my video on the Batman deleted scene. Obviously, this is the cut scene of the Joker that Matt Reeves said he would release after the movie had come out, and it just been a couple weeks since the movie has come out in theaters. So if you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get all the videos. Obviously, spoiler warning for the Batman movie if you haven't seen it yet, because we'll be talking about pretty much everything that happens during the ending, and a lot of the stuff that they reference here is stuff that happens during the ending of the movie.
You don't really care about his motives, whether he loves or hates you.
Clearly, Barry Keoghan's Joker is identifiable as the Joker, like he has green hair, he has the lipstick, kind of like lipstick. It looks like he kind of has white makeup too. His face is probably more scarred than I've ever seen a Joker face, and there have been many
same.
versions of the Joker. The scene would have happened before he went to see the Riddler for the last time. Like, he went to talk to the Riddler gave him his final riddle about what's black and blue and dead all over, you, and he was hoping that the Batman would die during the final attack on the election that was happening that night. But they were teasing a lot of history during this Joker scene too. So they were talking about their first anniversary, like he was talking about, oh, shouldn't it be stationery you get for the first anniversary? As if there was some failed crime that the Joker did that he perpetrated 1 year prior that got him thrown in Arkham instead of in the regular prison.
Oh.
First anniversary is paper. What makes you think I come so cheap?
The way that Matt Reeves talked about the character is that he hasn't fully become the Joker yet. Like, he clearly looks like the Joker, but he's not calling himself that. Although he was talking to the Riddler at the end about being his friend, like he gave him the riddle, he used his trademark catchphrase, riddle me this, implying that there would be a Riddler-Joker team-up in the Arkham Asylum TV show in a couple years whenever they wind up getting around to making that. But during this interrogation scene, he hands him a bunch of evidence and as his expert criminal opinion and insight into the case against the Riddler. The Joker mostly taunts him, like he spends most of it laughing at the Batman, but a lot of what the Joker says is actually what the Batman realizes as he's analyzing each of the different clues at the different envelopes that he gets from the Riddler and the conversation that he had with the Riddler, which would have happened right after this conversation. One of the last things the Joker talks to the Riddler about is the Batman raining on his parade, turning him into a joke, but being a joke isn't the worst thing you could possibly be. Just teasing that he would eventually become the Joker. But it sounds like this isn't the first time that the Batman has come to visit the Joker in Arkham Asylum to get information about other criminals that he's investigating or he's taking down.
It is kind of
just
like
shows you
Mindhunter.
that Batman is coming to Arkham Asylum to interact with these Batman villains and actually have conversations with them and get insight into these cases. It's kind of like the Dark Knight Joker versus Batman scene, where the Batman is laying into the Joker, trying to get information out of him. And even though the Joker is getting beat up left and right, he's having as much fun as he could possibly have with the Batman. He's holding all the cards, quote unquote. Because in the Batman movie, the Joker here has already figured out pretty much everything about the Riddler's MO. Like, oh, he's a true artist. Are you worried that he's upstaging you? That was sort of the self-own that Batman gave himself at the end of the movie, where he realized that vengeance wasn't enough. He also had to be a symbol of hope to all the different people of Gotham City. One of the big character journeys that he goes through during the film is trying to find out who the Batman is. Like, the Batman himself is trying to find out who the Batman is. The reason why they probably got rid of this particular scene is because it went on for so long, and because the Joker is a huge character, and you knew that you got that tag scene at the end where you basically knew that it was the Joker. So it kind of served the same purpose, teasing the Joker was about to become the Joker. And the movie was already incredibly long, so this is bonus material you have to assume that they'll cover on the Arkham Asylum TV show in a couple years. The way they talked about the Arkham Asylum TV show is it'll serve as a launching point for a couple different Batman villains in his rogues gallery. But really, they did so much work setting the Riddler and the Joker up as the comic book versions of those characters, or becoming the comic book versions of those characters. It'd be a really huge bummer if they didn't pay those off for 4 more years. And you kind of get the vibe between the Batman and the Joker here that he hasn't really become his true villain yet. He hasn't become his true arch nemesis. The Batman doesn't really have any animosity for him. He just seems like he doesn't like to waste his time.
Wasting my time.
But a lot of this information that the Joker gives you already saw through the course of the movie, so it was redundant information. Like he says, you and the Riddler must have gone way back. Bruce was already at the orphanage, and he already saw the information about how he was going after Bruce Wayne next. He saw the Thomas Wayne video, he knew the truth of the Gotham City Renewal Fund, the billion-dollar fund that his father created. When he talks about why he's writing to him, like why is he writing to me, and the Joker gives his answer, what I was hoping for was that the Joker would also tease the idea that the Riddler had figured out his secret identity. They kind of go to Batman Hush territory where the Riddler starts talking about that to Batman in their final conversation. He makes him think for just a brief hot second he's figured out his secret identity, but then he takes it right back and Batman gets really pissed off, like once he realizes that his secret is still safe. That's when the Riddler turns on him, because he thought that they were doing the same thing, and the Joker kind of tells him that too. Like, oh, are you worried that he's upstaging you? The Riddler was also on this really twisted version of a bend trying to gain justice in the city, get rid of all these corrupt, powerful people, but he was killing a lot of people in order to do it, and he was going to kill a lot more people at the election. Most of you have also asked about the information released on his website after the movie came out, the Rata Alada website. If you go to the website now and you click on all the information, rataalada.com, it'll give you basically all the files that he gave to the Batman that the Batman had at the end of the film. There are a bunch of text Easter eggs that aren't there anymore for comic books that are Easter eggs for other characters like Two-Face, for instance. I'll leave a link below in the description for those videos. But the message he left for people is something is coming is meant to be a reference to Arkham Asylum HBO series, the next part of the story where we'll see more villains appear and them introduce a version of Harvey Dent. Also pay off this Joker deleted scene.
I am not the one person who has been a big follower of the Batman series, but this video has blown my mind. Like, I get to know a lot of things about the Batman and how he works and how the Joker works with him. And now, like he was saying, I have to give credit to this channel also, Emergency Awesome. He has explained it so well, and some things were going on top of my head, to be very, very clear. I did not understand everything, but yes, I was able to grasp many of the things, like how he was trying to become the Joker, and he said that this Joker is the most scarred Joker he has ever seen, and that is what I was also getting to see, because we have seen the Heath Ledger and many other Jokers, like even Joaquin Phoenix we have seen in the Joker movie. He was not that scarred. This Joker was looking like he was beaten a hell lot by the police or by the inmates also. And also the thing was, this Joker had so much intensity in him, and he was trying to break down everything. And in the breakdown that we also saw that Joker knew everything about the Riddler's plan and what he was trying to do, and he was also trying to play with the Batman a little more so as to not reveal everything what Riddler was saying. So this was actually amazing.
And I must say, this is the most real portray of the Joker in a film ever. I haven't seen this kind of Joker ever. He is so scary, so terrifying, and literally I like his laugh. His outfit was amazing, and he has a lot of scars on his face, and to be honest, I didn't like his voice. And when I heard his voice, I literally got goosebumps, and I was like, wow, he's so creepy. To be honest, he's so creepy. And when I saw his whole face, I was getting vomiting. Literally, I was getting vomit. I was like, yeah, he's so creepy, but he's so intelligent, and it seems that he knows everything. He's so smart. He can manipulate anyone. Yeah, I like him a lot, and to be honest, I love this scene so much. And for sure I'm gonna watch this movie, as I'm not a big fan of these kind of movie, but for sure I'm gonna watch.
Yes, of course. And he said that we are going to see more and more deleted scenes after a week or so. So I'm very excited to see more and more deleted scenes of the Batman movie, and I will also see his breakdown, how Emergency Awesome breaks them down. So if you guys like this video, do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share, and
Subscribe.
bye.